There we go. That should be better. Yo, welcome back, guys. Good to see you all here, and welcome aboard for a big O in-depth live look at Manor Lords. I just got back from an event, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that very soon. I'll be giving you all some more information. I know everybody's going to be asking, but just wait. We'll talk about it maybe tomorrow. But hi, I'm back. I've been gone a few days, if you didn't know. And in that time, Manor Lords has dropped its newest update. Now, it's not officially out yet, but it is out for everybody to access if they want. So if you would like to play this beta patch called 0.7.987, which includes fishing and crossbowmen and lakes and much more, we'll go through it. All you got to do if you want to do this yourself is right-click on Manor Lords on Steam, and then go to Properties, and then go to Betas, and then you got to type in a little code here where it says Private Betas, and then you could drop it down to an invite that is not yet, an update that is not yet finished. So keep in mind that this is still a work-in-progress update, but Greg did drop it, and recently on the channel we covered that. And again, I want to make it absolutely clear that we need to do our utmost to encourage Greg to finish and release updates when he feels like they're ready, and give him any sort of support, respect, and feedback whenever he needs it. And that is why this is probably one of the most, most anticipated games that launched this year, and people are still very excited for it. So if you want to access this, just use the code here. A very nice bucket. Make sure you capitalize the N in nice and the B in bucket, and then you should be able to access that. So put that where I showed you, and then you should be able to use the drop down there. Now, recently on the channel, we put out a couple of videos. Like I put out one like weeks ago saying this update was coming, and then I put out one more recently because there was some new news about it. So first of all, fresh coat of paint. Old engine bugs and things are gone. Basically, there's a push to bring this out, and we went over it about how it's upgrading to Unreal Engine 5 right here, porting it to Unreal Engine 5. So it'll look a lot better. Hopefully, we'll be a lot more optimized, and we're just going to go through the bullet points now, and we'll go a little bit more in depth after I play it. But you know, these are some of the basic things we covered before. Fishing, and also these will freeze over in the winter unless you've got a perk for it. From what I've read, unless that's changed. But, oh yeah, when droughts occur, ponds shrink and the fish population is capped at 50%. So there's some caveats to the lakes, and that's pretty cool. Or ponds. I might just refer to them as lakes, because, man, that's pretty damn cool. Hopefully we get some large lakes and rivers and things in the future. Right now we kind of got like a little stream that kind of becomes like a itty-bitty river, but... yeah, so fishing is now a thing in the game, which is awesome. We have a new thing to like trade, a new thing to, you know, survive the winters with and to export. That's very cool. Trade has been updated now. And another great thing is that all of the extra animals that you have can now be slaughtered and turned into extra meat. So if you've got a lot of extra sheep or a lot of extra, I think it also affects the cows and sheep too at the burgage plots. The cows, you of course keep them at the you know, at the larger... well, actually, I mean goats. What I mean to say is the sheep at the sheep pens, and you could import them, and they could be butchered, or you could have the goats at the houses. And then there might be some more stuff in there that I haven't learned yet. I'm thinking, like, maybe chickens could be a thing, too. Like, you know, they make eggs until they're old enough, and then you slaughter them. But it does look like the Butcher's Workshop is here now and produces meat, hides, livestock, and sausages from salt and meat. So now you can make... that out of those two ingredients. Salt, I don't even know if it was in the game before. Like, it was listed there, but we couldn't mine it before. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's new. Right there. Boom. We can mine salt. So you can literally hook up to, like, Reddit and, you know, online comment sections for the Gamescom and such, and look at trailer reviews, and it actually pulls those review comments right into the game, and then you can convert it to pure salt. That's awesome. Fantastic. Hey, but we got production limits now and reserves. So finally, you don't have to worry so much about turning off buildings or whatever, or like I used to literally just turn off a house. Like, it was so weird. You would have like a Fletcher, and the Fletcher would make like 10 billion arrows, 10 billion bows, and then it would be like, well, I don't need any more of these. I can't even trade what I've got, and the trading value is so low. Like, there was no way to respec a home without deleting it, and you do that sometimes because you'd have so many. But speaking of the Fletcher, we now have crossbows. Look at that. New military unit. Sweet. Look at that. It's got the shiny helmet. Looks like something out of, you know, Medieval Dynasty or like Kingdom Come Deliverance. But that's awesome. So that means a unit that can play against you. So the retinue, you gotta worry about your retinue now a little bit more, because that can really pierce armor. And also you can make crossbows too, so you could like just trade them as well. I would imagine that they're probably more, obviously more complex than a bow and arrow. So the bolts and the crossbows themselves will probably sell for a lot more money. Game looks better overall. Looks like we got some wallpaper in the Manor. Hell yeah. And we got some new characters to play as. Lady Pretty, Lord Old, and Lord Bullcut, which we can play as. Awesome. Is that a pretzel? It looks like there's more images too for your manor. So obviously we're gonna start fresh today, from completely scratch. So we're gonna do all new stuff. So we're gonna pick all stuff we haven't really done before, and we're just gonna have a good time and explore. And we might play. I think we'll play on military mode because crossbows. And I want to see some battles, but we'll do it. We're gonna be playing ultra chill for the time we have tonight, and then we'll be playing this more in the weekend too. So there's more optimizations, more text improvements, and then if you really want to see all the changelog, and I'm going to have to go into this more in depth because I just got home and all I want to do is just play, honestly. The Manor Lords update is like the best welcome home for me. So anyways, it says here from Slavic Magic, aka Greg, I have to be honest, this patch was tough, but I don't want to make excuses. I hope future ones will come quicker. Thank you for your patience and support and playing the game. Please continue sharing your thoughts and feedback in a Steam review. Yes, please review Manor Lords, your honest opinions. Please tweet at Greg too, and feel welcome to go into the Discord and give feedback. And there's lots of polls there as well. And please give him respect, and please give him patience, and know that he's doing his best. And he is the best because he wants to be the best, and he's proven to deliver on those promises time and time again. And if he can't, he will give a good reason for things being delayed or plans change. That happens. We've all lived in life before, and life doesn't go according to plan, so you got to plan for that. So maybe, I guess it does go according to plan. It's a good job to Greg. Everything according to plan, I guess. All right, let's jump in. Have I ever played Total War games? I have. I don't remember the last one I played. Total War, Warhammer 2 or 3? What's the newest one? 2 or is there even a 3? Whatever it is, that's the last time I played, and it was a long time ago. So, but Manor Lords, whenever I do the military stuff, it does make me want to go back to Total War. I like Total War a lot. Before that, though, I played Three Kingdoms. I haven't played a lot of Total War, but yet I feel like I have. Like, I haven't played a lot of the games, but I put a lot of time into the ones that I have played. Oh, Pharaoh is the newest one. Okay, then I don't even know if I played that one. Maybe I did. I don't know. I really just remember the Warhammer ones. And then Three Kingdoms, and then before on YouTube and stuff, I played like Shogun, and there was a Viking one. I played a lot of them long ago. Oh, I did play Pharaoh? I don't even remember. Sorry, it's been a day. Memory will come back to me in time. All right, let's jump into Manor Lords, folks. Thank you very much for the welcome back wishes. It is a pleasure to see you all. I hope you're all well. Hey, good news. Tomorrow's Friday, too. We're going into the weekend, so I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody gets a lot of time to play the new Manor Lords update. And just as a side note, by the way, yeah, so I put up a video that you've probably seen on Civilization 7. I played it. I will be talking more about that, and you can definitely ask me questions about it in the future. Probably not today, because brain's a little off today. So, and I've also played Aura, Stories Untold, or History Untold, and that was quite the experience. I actually, surprise, surprise, Raptor enjoyed another game that he played, I know. But we'll talk more about that later. I'm just excited to see both these games come out and see what people think. Like, I want to know what everybody else's thoughts are on it, because I have my thoughts, but it's always exciting to see what people point out that they liked and maybe thought could change or whatever. So, and then also we've got that other game, I always forget the name, Megaopolis or Megaopolis or whatever that's coming out. I want to see those. I want to get those 3 games, put a bunch of time into it, and then compare them, and then like give my thoughts. I feel like I want to not necessarily talk about the games as individual games, but compare them, because I always like to do that. Like, for example, when I played Skull and Bones, it was only after playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag for the first time this year, and it was actually quite cool to do that, because a lot of people were asking me, like, does it play like that? It's like, yes, but also no. That was the best answer I could give. All right, let's play some Manor Lords, y'all. Welcome back. Good to see everybody here. Let's go. Wait, let's listen to the music for a minute. And look at that background. There's your beautiful improved background, little window flailing in the wind. Oh my god. Oh, Memoriaopolis. Thank you. And that comes out next week? Really? Black Myth Wukong. I've heard about it. Looks great. I've not played a Soul-like game before. Maybe. But Manor Lords is first, because, you know, I've been waiting for this one for 7 years. And for this update for less. Anyway, all right. So here's our new folks. We got Lady Pretty. Oh, that's pretty lady. Pretty. Got Father Time. And Dark Henry? This guy kind of reminds me of Henry, but not really. But I don't know why I'm getting the vibes of that. Of course, Lord binging with Babish, and then Lord whatever from Stronghold that gets killed. Lord Harkonnen, of course, from Dune, making an appearance here. That's nice. All right, those are not new, but these 3 are new. Also, if you pick any of the ladies, you do get to walk around as the lady, which is pretty cool. We can play as a lady. You guys want to play as a lady? I don't care. Let's... Oh, but not Barbara. We're going to play as something else. Let's change our coat of arms, too. Let's pick one of those fresh, new images, although I don't know what they were. Maybe a snake, because I saw him remember a snake. Maybe that one was new? Wow, I'm not going to lie. I thought that was a piece of chicken. I'm going to be honest. I thought that... I'm kind of hungry. I thought that was a chicken leg. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there was a different one. That's cool. All right, that's definitely like the snake from Stronghold. But this will be like her pretty hair. That'll be her pretty hair. I wish I had hair that pretty. Okay, let's go with the secondary yellow, maybe? Now, let's go reverse. Oh, let's go with maybe a purple. And then like a green. Oh, that's cool. But maybe a white. I like that. And let's do this. No. Let's do this. And then we can make the scale of it a little bigger. And then, how do I do that? Field B. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll go with more something like that. I wanted a little splash of color, you know, to really bring it out. I don't know. Does she have blue eyes? I don't know. I was gonna make it related to her, but I don't really care. The snake's locked in, though. That's cool. Blue, she's wearing blue for some reason, so we're just gonna say that's the color of our people. Whatever. Blue, they were big fans of Blue Oyster Cult, and they also thought snakes were pretty badass. But it's kind of a dragon. But yeah. All right, I think we're good with this one. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think there's any. Well, what if I do that? No, I don't like that. I like that. But I really am a big fan of this one. Yeah, we're going with that one. All right, that's the one we're going with, folks. Okay, so white and blue and a green snake. Let's go. Oh, wait. I do want to change her name. Crap! It didn't save my thing. All right. My bad. Okay, just hang with me for a second. It's all good. Hold on. Okay, no pattern to that. Give me the snake. Not there. Snake's on a plane. Alright, there we go. That's better. Then we'll go with the green. Sweet. Change that background to white. Oh, and you know what? I better save this because, like, I want a particular starting location. It's just gonna have to be one that just feels right. Blue's a little too blue. Alright, that's good. Let's save that one. Cool. Alright, we're not going with Barbara. Let's go with Victoria. Got Victoria Sweet locked into the chat. Welcome back, Victoria. Good to see you. Seems like an appropriate name. Alright, restoring the peace, cool. And let's just go with, like, the current... Like, this feels like the standard game mode, and we'll play on default. So that way it's like... you know, we'll see what the recent balance changes are to the map and the game modes. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Let's get locked in, people. Let's go. Fresh new save, fresh new map, fresh new character, fresh. It's like lavender and cinnamon, oddly. Maybe a little. Is that time? No, this is Coke. Sorry. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin. Oh, we got salt here. Let's get. Oh, it's stone. Oh, there's multiple deposits. Let's go. This view shows you the... Oh, yeah. Okay, it's got the tutorial on a little bit. Hold on. Okay, this is new. It's now showing stone deposits a little differently. And there are different spots. We also got a lot of iron here. Sweet. A lot of clay. Sweet. No salt. What does salt look like? Oh, Oh, we got to start with a lake nearby, though. Do we have to capture that? We got brigands there. Okay, so we got our first lake, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Oh, pretty. Dude, the sounds for it are outstanding. That's amazing. You know what I hope for in the future would be ducks and geese that we can get. And then maybe, like, hunters can also do game birds, like, I don't know, ducks as well or something. Like, I mean, like, you know, not only, like, having a duck farm or a goose farm, but also hunting them. Which would be cool. Where's the salt, man? Someone pass the salt. There it is. Okay, so that's what salt looks like. Now, I'm wondering, though, does the lake actually change position, or is it locked to a map? Because I feel like this could spawn in anywhere there's flat land. I'm actually kind of curious and would like to restart the game just to see if multiple lakes spawn in, or if you only get one, and if you get one, is it always in the same spot? That kind of thing. Well, just to see, I want to see. Bearbara. We're going to go with Victoria. Victoria Sweets puts up with me all the time. I honestly feel like she stumbles into these streams and doesn't know she can watch other things on YouTube and Twitch, but here she is. Alright, I'm just restarting just to see if, like, it resets the lake, if it goes anywhere else. Yes, it does. Alright, so lakes will spawn in randomly. So lakes are another resource that will randomly spawn. That's outstanding. Although I kind of want to start with one. Well, we do have salt this time. Having a lake and a salt deposit in the same thing would be really cool for early food. Let's give that a shot. I'm also reminded we need to name one of our oxen Fritz, as usual at the beginning. That is a beautiful screenshot right there. And don't forget to exclamation point clock in. Maybe we don't get a lake to start. Where is it this time? Seems like there's only one that will spawn on the map. And out of curiosity, is it something we can build early? Yes, we can. So you can build a fisherman's hut pretty much right at the start. Now, the thing is that people will go to the actual river, or they'll go to the pond to fish, so you don't have to build it on the water. You probably want to build it rather close, you know, so they don't have to walk too far, but it's kind of like the hunters. You just need to build it within a certain area. Alright, we're just doing a little random re-roll just to see if we can get, like, a starting lake and maybe some salt. I'd like to see how the fishing works right off the bat. And, especially to show up Lord, what's his name? Lord Dumbface. Okay, well, there is one right in the middle. We could go for it later. We got great hunting and great berries here. And then we could take that one later. And there's great iron up there. All right, maybe we'll go with this one and we'll try to capture the middle. It does look like the shoal of fish, though, is completely random where it will go. So that's cool. And then salt. We have salt to the... Anywhere? I don't see salt this time around. Maybe sometimes it won't spawn. Interesting. We could trade for it just like usual, though. Left center. Oh, here, yes, thank you. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. There it is. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so it looks like those are going to be two really highly sought-after things in each map, because as we've played a few times, it looks like there's one salt deposit and one, like, fish pond that will spawn on the map. And I love the location of that one, and we're going to build our village like we normally do. That's so cool. Outstanding. Okay, so I guess we could take all three of these, right? A good start here. We got fishing up here, and then we've got salt over there. So that's awesome. All right. Okay, well, let's get started. Let's save this one, then. And we'll call this one fish sticks. Salty. Because we're going to mine some salt. We're going to get some fish. All right, new message from Lord whomever. I think we can skip these for now. All right, let's get started then. We'll definitely get some berries and food to begin. And we're just kind of playing on the default settings. Usually I play on hardcore, but it's all good, man. Dude, he said the movie's name. Okay, and I think last time we played, I cleared out like a whole... I want to build a village down here. I like the idea of building a village down here. And the clay deposit and the iron deposit will eventually run out with the stone. So this is a good spot to put that, because those will eventually clear out. As were the 2 berry deposits and the animals, we want them to stay there year-round. So, sounds like Stronghold music. This is now officially Manor Lord's music. We did come in with Stronghold, though, because, man, I love myself some Stronghold. Okay, let's get it going. Let's get a hand in, helmets, not a chair. Where are we starting? Gonna build our logging camp. And I suppose we could do that at the crossroads here. Dude, I get so picky about where I put stuff in this game. I love it. When I was playing Civ and when I was playing Aura, I couldn't help but think about wanting to put things in it. I don't know about you guys, but like when you play like Civ or any of those like grand strategy games where it doesn't really matter where you put things, but like kind of it only matters if it's like nearest, like strategically it matters, but like you don't have to make things look pretty, especially in like Anno 2. I don't know about you guys, but I always try to make things look pretty. Like I always just try to be like, okay, I should try to make this look good. And I do. I'm doing my part. Are you? All right, we're locking that in. So we got our logging camp down. And then we'll build a road. I'm going to try to build a bypass road that kind of comes this way. And welcome back, everybody, to the chat. It's good to see you all again. I feel like I've been gone forever. But it is a pleasure to have you find folks locked in. Oh, look, the road ends there. Oh. Oh, you know what we didn't look at yet? Fertility for farming. That's a thing. Let's go ahead and take a little gander at that. And I've forgotten how to play this game. Oh. Okay, what? We're not a lady. Uh-oh. Well, we got the prettiest beard of all the... We're the bearded lady. All right. That's probably a little beta glitch. It should make you a lady when you go explore. That's already a thing in the game, to walk around in visit mode as a lady, but it's fine. You know, we're strong and independent. Our beard... You know, when 2 beards meet in the wild, the bushier, more like survival experty beard has the right of way. So, luckily, we've got that going for us. All right, what are we doing next? We want to look at overlays of stuff, and I've forgotten how to do it. I'll remember with brain power. Starting my brain. Hold on. Uh-oh. Brain.exe stopped working. All right, we'll have to do a workaround. I'm going to try to build a farm. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, not so good for emmer. Not so good for flax. Not so good for barley. Okay for rye, though. We could do a little rye farm up here. We got to unlock that tech, though. Oh, actually, there's some good rye here. Oh, there's a really good rye field here. All right. Fire hazard and smell are work in progress. Also water. We'll probably put our marketplace over here somewhere. Okay. So, also, I want to take a look at the, like, our book of laws. That thing, yeah. Anything new? Candles, advanced skinning, pelt extraction. These are all kind of the same. Irrigation. Better deals. I love that old better deals thing. It looks like a lot of this is still the same. Charcoal burning is different. Or at least the symbol looks different there. That must be a glitch for the... Oh, I think that little rectangle there probably is supposed to show a picture of the building. That should probably be it. Well, we'll get to all that in a little bit. I'm back, I know. Welcome back, Pacific Blue. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to build my Marty McFlys. I mean, my roads.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, my God. Chat, When I was gone, Gamescom started. I'm next year. I'm going to Gamescom. Anybody from Germany, anybody from wherever, if you want to come to Gamescom, I think I'm going to be there. They announced a new frickin' road building game. It's literally SnowRunner and Construction Sim together, and it's from the people who make SnowRunner. Like, it's from Focus Home Interactive and Saber Entertainment. Or actually, I think it's not yeah, it's interactive. Anyway, doesn't matter. Look. The thing that we've always wanted, me, Nicholas, everybody else, is now we can build our own frickin' roads in that game. So now we've got SnowRunner with new content. Now we got Mud Runner Expeditions. And now we got another... It's a frickin' road building game. I can't tell you guys how much fun I had. I know. In Construction Simulator. I know. But I can't tell you guys how excited I am. And we got tracked vehicles and stuff. I'm crying and shaking. It's so very exciting. Hold on, let's get rid of that bot. Get out of here, damn it. Okay, let's get back to it. Sorry, folks. I'm just having a good day. I'm excited, filled with a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype and excitement.
There's a lot of hype. It's a lot of hype and excitement behind this.
Yeah. Now, honestly, I'm gonna be real with everybody. I can't really... This game was already super beautiful, so I can't really tell if it got more beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, the game now is just more beautiful than ever before. But I can't really tell. It's more beautiful than ever, I guess. You know, like when your beautiful significant other comes to you and be like, do I look pretty today? It's like, you look pretty every day. And then they don't believe you. It's like... did you change something? Because honestly, you're kind of pretty every day. What? You didn't notice that I did my hair slightly differently? Oh yeah. You hate me. Anyway. Alright, that looks great. So that's going to be the Big O Crazy Lumberjack Samurai Memorial Logging Camp and Gift Shop. And then we're going to also start our... Also, salt mines. How do we mine salt? Just a regular old mining pit for salt. So that mines iron ore, clay, and salt. So cool. You can also mine compliments if you tell people to type in !Instagram, and then they go over to your Instagram and they check it out. Which I forgot to put up a cool photo of me. I'll do it probably tomorrow. Anyway, !Instagram, follow me. I put up some cool photos of what I was doing on Twitter, too, so !Twitter. Follow me now. Alright, we gotta put our saw pit down and our animal dealies. I think that's the technical medieval term. Where can I plop this thing down? Okay, maybe what I'll do is this. I'll build a little... Are we going to husband some animals? We're going to try. I guess you can kind of do that pretty early. Because you can get chickens and goats and stuff right off the bat. I mean, like, pretty early. So, that works. Heckin' Manor Lords. I know. It's great to be back playing Manor Lords again. The big update was worth it. Like, it, you know, always exciting to be back. I'm going to put our saw pit here. Then I'm going to put our woodcutter's lodge here. And then I want to put down our new... Where's the thing for the hitch and post? There it is. And we'll plop down a hitch and post right about... Meow. And I think we already started with one, so I want to move it. Oh, and then we got to build our granaries and stuff. All that, too. But I usually like to start with the wood stuff first. Would you believe that? Okay. Now, as for storage, I think we'll put storage over Meow. Actually, let's... Can I do... Yeah, turn off the snap to roads, please. just for
Let's get to work.
a moment. There we go. And then I want our granary. That's where Grandma lives. It's where you store Grandma. Not enough goods. Oh, we need to mine. Right. Okay, let's get started. Let's go, people. And then we'll start some houses up here, maybe. Just, like, put the old village up here. Maybe down here. Oh, we got to put our hunter's tent down, too. Let's get that going. While everybody gets going. Moving and shaking. We got people moving. People shaking. Earthquaking? I'm going to put it over here just because it looks cool. I want to put it near this tree. There we go. Oh, we must have the day-night cycle on, too. I wonder if that reset when we installed the new version of the game.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beaten sun.
Cosmetic day-night cycle off. I want to keep it off for a little bit, I think. How long are we going to play tonight? Oh, a while, I think. I've got to make some other videos, though. I want to show you guys. So when I was at the Xbox event in LA, I was able to record some footage. I was able to play Atomfall, and I got to play Aura, History Untold, and a few other games they did let me capture footage for. I also played Little Nightmares 3. That's going to be cool as hell. I can't wait to play it through with somebody on that one. We'll probably do a co-op playthrough. We'll see. But, yeah, I'm going to tell you all. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. It's going to be a big day. And also, they announced a new Train Sim World 5, so we'll be putting up a video on that one as well, because I like trains. It's mandatory for the channel. I'm putting it up no matter what. Alright, burgage plots. I suppose we could put the burgage over here a little bit. That's a good spot for some farming up there. Can't wait for Little Nightmares 3? Yeah. What was great about it is I went in and I was immediately like confused and lost again. Like it's like every room in that game is a puzzle, and I kind of forgot that. Like there's always a little something to figure out about each of the areas you go to, and it was cool. Like for a while I forgot I could cling to ledges on stuff, so I was figuring out like where do I go, and then I figured it out. And I was like, oh yeah. Oh, Rubber Duckies, yeah, from Crime Scene Cleaner. That game was great. The dev for Crime Scene Cleaner was in our chat too, and said that they'd be doing some big updates to fix some stuff. Love to see it when devs drop by, because then we can all immediately give feedback and say, hey, cool, hey, you know, like, cool game. Like, do you plan on doing this and that? And, like, we found a bug. Can you fix that? And they're like, yep. Like, whatever. That's got to be the highest priority there. And then we'll put the hunting tent at number 2. Whoa! Whoa, a tier 1 sub from 8's Giant Dub H, I think. Thank you very much for the support. What do I think of Reanimal? I don't know if I've heard of that one. Is that a game? Yeah, we need to get wood to build our burgage plots now, so we're going to get that stored up, as well as the food. You never know when it'll rain. Yeah, I tried on the name. I tried. Oh, I hear a lot of logging. Oh, wait, no, they're building. Ah, yes. Hildebolt. Can't wait until we get more diplomacy. That'll be cool. Kenny Logan, yeah. Yeah, maybe the game does look good. It's certainly more optimized from what a lot of people have been hoping. It feels more like snappy, although it wasn't slow before. I don't know. How do you make something that's really good like even better? That's a hard thing to do, man. You love this game and how chill I am? Pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool to be chill. Play some city builders, build some armies, kill people, but chilling, you know? Killing and chilling. Those are the two things we do best. Unless it's a bear, and then the bear does the killing. Which, by the way, one of the games that I played too was a game called.
Time to find a good tree. Soft tree.
You guys ever hear of this game called Avowed? I played, or as I thought it was called, AvoWed.
Summer's coming soon.
I played
Soon.
Avowed/AvoWed, and when I was done, they gave me like a cool little pin to put on my like shirt or whatever. It was a bear. They gave me a bear, and right at the beginning of the demo for Avowed that I played, immediately a bear. Like there was a bear that was just dead right there with like a weapon sticking out of it, and I'm just like, yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, this. I looked around me to see if anybody noticed. I was the only one to notice the bear, of course. Of course, a horse, yeah. So we'll play through AvoWed because of the bear. Yeah, when we first saw it, I was like, "Oh, this looks cool, guy!" Like the first trailer, and then it showed the title. I was like, "Oh, AvoWed," and then Jeff Keighley comes on stream and is like, "Yeah, that was our first look at Avowed," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, Avowed, guys." But it did look cool. I played as the Ranger with some guns and stuff, and it was cool. But we'll talk more about that. I don't want to get too far into it. I'm very excited to like see what everyone else thinks about those games when they come out. Like, I just want to play a game and have my experience, but everybody else has their own experience too. So some people are going to be like, "Oh my god, this game's cool," and other people will be like, "Yeah, it was all right," or whatever, or they're not interested. Like, fair. Can't be interested in everything. You don't know what Avowed is? Avowed is like it's like a first-person Diablo. I'm gonna try to mix some genres together and just say it's like that, but yeah, it's like a first-person game where you could be a barbarian. Like, think of Dark and Darker, but also there's guns a little bit. And I'm trying to think of other games to compare it to, but I can't because I'd never really played a game like that before, so it was neat. But I hadn't played a game like that before. Like, I honestly thought I wouldn't like it, and I was just like, this is going to be confusing, and then they kind of actually made it kind of cool. My favorite thing to do was to, like, throw grenades at enemies and then shoot them. I was being ranged the whole time. But, you know, just awesome to be excited about gaming. I hope we get some even more great games. People are really loving that Wukong. People are saying, hey, it looks good, and then they started playing it, they're like, it's good. Wait a minute. We need to... Hold on, chat. We got some big problems. First of all, we also got to build our hitching post because we got to order another ox. I should have did that beforehand. Newbie mistake. Okay, I should have built another hitching post right away so we could have bought another oxen. That's one, like, day one tip that I forgot about. And then looks like there's berries here and there. I guess I'll put this thing in the middle, kind of between the two. I'll put it here at the end of the road. Roads? A1 steak sauce was made in 1862. Middle of the Civil War. Yeah, that's what you need right in the middle of a Civil War. Tasty steak sauce. Alright, everybody's building. I think this only needs 2. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Then we'll get the hitching post done next. And the hunting camp. According to Manor Lords, the cuckoo clock was invented in medieval times. Oh, really? Yeah, they listed all the patch notes on Steam. But hopefully we get enough time today to go see the new frickin' fishing pond. That looks cool. I like how it's a resource, too. That's very neat. A portable prism. We'll go see if we can stake clams in that claim later. Oh, they're building the hitching post. Outstanding. How much cash do we have? 50. Okay. Yeah, there's also salt too over here. Although I wonder what it looks like. I guess it's just a resource under the ground. Building construction complete. Now let's order another ox. Because this speeds up everything. House building, logging. And we'll have to build a little stone mine. Actually, we could build one mine to rule them all. Oh. Well, first we'll start with the stone. We'll need that for a granary and then the church. Eventually. I'm a little rusty in this game. It's cool to do the de-rust. Building the storehouse. Maybe we want another one? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, maybe we'll keep that guy for the logging camp. You used to use A1 sauce? Yeah. I did for a while too, and then I was just like, eh. Now I just kind of use a little dry rub after I had to sprinkle a little on the meat afterwards. Steak's good though. Hey, what's up, Crocs with Socks? Welcome back to you. Good to see you. Your dog will eat anything until you put a pill in it, then he's Gordon Ramsay. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's get somebody assigned to cutting down trees. Put 2 people on that. And then we should be able to do the work area deal. And we'll just make them start here. You know, I think the last time we played, I built a stronghold up here, or our the manor right up there. So maybe this time we'll build it like over here or something. Yeah, right at the top of the little stream and the countryside. Yeah. We'll get more wood and then we'll authorize house construction. What's up, Gallon? Welcome back, dude. Chop, chop.
Time to find a good tree.
Yeah, the pond's a great addition. I hope in the future, I didn't look into it too much, but maybe there's a way to actually, maybe we could turn abundance up for certain things and that maybe there'll be more ponds in the future. So that'd be cool. Oh, they're getting to work. Good. Get a hunter up. Them working over there. Okay, so we've got 2 unassigned. That's going to be for building. Bum bum. This is a game with Big Money Masook. No, that's Farthest Frontier, and I was expecting them to have their release this month. But, you know, it happens when it happens, and I'll cover that game too. I love Farthest Frontier. Farthest Frontier is, man, I put a lot of time in that one. Yeah, they added a fishing hut for fishing, yep. So it is under the Gathering tab, and then right there. And it's immediately available, too. And it's only 2 logs. Oh, and look at this. Overfishing will slow birth rates and could cause a permanent loss of the deposit. So it is possible to overfish, and they'll all die. Alright. So be careful with that. Oh, good. The berries are all grown. Excellent. Very good. A green teacup. Oh, look at how pretty it looks. Man, this game's ridiculous. Like, you could totally convince somebody this is like a first-person, like Kingdom Come Deliverance game. Manor Lords, if you log an area with berries, will the berries go away? No, but I always act that way, though. I always leave the forest there to keep it, like, natural looking. And it's the same with deer, where it's like, if you log where the deer are, they'll stay there. And you can also get them to migrate by building close to the... Like, if you build your hunting camp near them, within their circle, they'll kind of, like, migrate. But I usually just try to leave things alone. I don't know why. It just... The game's nature is so pretty that I try to preserve as much of it as I can before I deforest an entire forest and then build a city in there. I try to keep some areas, you know, some decency. You know? I'm crazy, but not that crazy. Like, I'm not dirty levels of crazy. Do you know what I mean? Alright, so we got logging going on. That means we got more wood to deliver. Be able to do that again in 20 days. What do we got for wood? Probably none.
Can I stay where there's drink?
Oh no, you stepped on a cactus? Oh no. That's bad.
Summer's coming.
Yeah, apparently this is using Unreal Engine 5 now, from what I read in the patch notes. But, since this patch is not like a full release thing yet, it might not be working fully or as intended yet. So, I mean, I can't tell, because honestly, this game always looked pretty to me. So it looking even more beautiful is just like, you know, it just looks good. It's already highly over the top in its beauty. Like me. You know? Can you really improve upon perfect? No. Really can't. Yeah, do we want to... Yeah, we're going to have to buy another ox, I think. Well, we got to wait a little while, like 2 weeks. Oh yeah, Dirty was playing 7 Days to Die. Good game. Yeah, that recently came out 1.0.
Come on.
Yep. Ooh, chat, you know the good thing too is, remember, in Manor Lords, when we build the tavern, which I think we could do rather early, but we can't, like, you know, you can build it early, but you can't really use it early. Regardless, whenever you build it, remember, we get Tavern Banger. The new Tavern Banger will drop. Mm-hmm. Alright, we can start building some huses now. But I also kind of want to build that... Actually, we should build a granary first, because I have not yet plopped that down. Now we got the hunting camp here. I'll put the granary here. And we got the little berry hut to the north, but that's okay. Man, going to a Renaissance festival this year is going to hit so different. I'm going to go to a Renaissance festival this year just for, like, Manor Lord's research. Just go and take a lot of pictures of buildings and people, like, their outfits and stuff, and get locked in with a good time.
Come along, lad.
Yeah, graphics are starting to look too good. Like, it's going to be too hard to discern, like, to basically say, like, if you took a picture of this game at a certain angle, be like, all right, is this a real life photo? Like, you have to think about it for a couple seconds. Like, wait, is this real life or what? Perfection takes time. It sure does. Am I going in character? Yeah, I went to, to the Renaissance Festival. Yeah, I don't know. Well, last year was like, I went and it was pretty warm. It's pretty hot. I didn't want to wear nothing to that. This year it's been cooler, so we'll see. Maryland's Ren Festival. I wonder. You know what Bradford wants to do is Bradford wants to go fly around the U.S. and go to different amusement parks, and I'd love to do that too. We'll call it, Planet Coaster 2. Research, right? Or a little Parkitect research. So if we go to a Renaissance Festival with Bradford, because I think Bradford likes that too. Bradford's, I think, pretty much my only friend that I could just basically just go do something crazy like that with and just go. So we shall see. The carrots are bugged. The carrots won't give your village food. Oh, really? We're running out of food too, but that's as it should be, because that's kind of how it is at the start. There's lots of bread there. They're all right. Yeah, all the patch notes are on Steam, but fish and salt and some other things. Like we're kind of taking a look at all the new stuff, but basically, the addition of crossbowmen and new weapons to make, and also fishing and having more food to be able to get, and of course more food means bigger cities. It's all good with me. Well, I'll try to build a carrot farm here in a second, and if it's bugged, then Greg will have to update that. But we're basically beta testing a beta test of a early access game. Okay, so now we got 9 timber. All right, I think I'll start asking for homes to be made. Unfortunately, we got rain, so that could spoil some of the food.
Come on.
Another pro tip is to get that granary up ASAP, but I'm kind of, just remembering everything. Relearning Manor Lords. Manor Lords, the D-Rust. Actually make a road around here.
Time to find a good tree. Stop.
Uh-huh.
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
There we go.
Now stay with his drink.
Two maybe.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beaten sun.
Ooh. That's perfect for carrots right there. Two different things of carrots. You were playing this pre-release beta yesterday and you fell asleep in your chair? You're playing that long you fell asleep? Damn. I also want to, man, after playing Civ 7, I want to go back to 6 again and play that. It was like the first, Civ 6 was like the first one I think I played on the channel.
There's no oval. Tomorrow.
Because I'm pretty sure I played like, definitely some of the older Civs, but never on the channel.
Summer's coming
And then
soon.
5
Soon.
I think I didn't get into, so I'd love to do more building and Empire games and just have a good time, man.
Gets rainy like this and the wife want to get out of bed. Says her head hurts. I tell her maybe you didn't scream at me all the time, wouldn't hurt. Don't listen.
Time to find a good tree. Stop.
Summer's coming soon.
All right, we can make some burgage plots here for like sheep, chickens. They look a little more realistic, being that size. Although I don't want to lose these trees, so we're going to keep these trees. Well, we need 5 homes to start, so we'll just start there. Okay, I think we're locked in here.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beating sun.
5 days, we can get another oxen, which would be key. Would help with making planks, get that church up, get the approval up, and then start getting more people to move in. Need more Fritz, I agree. We gotta rename. I was trying to do that earlier. I didn't
Fresh
know
start,
how.
me and me own.
Ah, there we go. Unless it didn't save again.
Summer's coming soon.
Ah, there we go. As is tradition, Fritz is locked in. Nice. They added self-checkouts to Supermarket Simulator. I did hear that, yeah. I thought another game we played had self-checkouts. Oh yeah, that pet store game. Because of the success of Supermarket Simulator, we've got all these store simulators coming out now. I saw another one called like Game Store Simulator, where you can like own your own GameStop, basically. Like, I certainly like I like Supermarket Together because it's multiplayer. Supermarket Simulator, and Supermarket Simulator is cool too because it kind of is doing its own thing too. But now we got like clothing stores, like, you know, any sort of retail now has a simulator, and it's like, we'll see. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Also, we got the gas station simulator's got a DLC coming out soon too. Junkyard. Don't worry, we'll try it all out. Pretty much from today until the end of the year, I'm not gonna be able to take any days off. It's gonna have to be a new game each time. Pump those likes up, yeah. Well, speaking of gas station sim, yeah. Thank you, chat, for the support. Allegedly. Allegedly. Two words, Roadcraft? Bro, the moment I saw that trailer, I couldn't believe it. I might have to go back and watch, we might have to have a Gamescom day. Because I know there were tons of trailers released. Roadcraft was one of the pinnacle ones. I kind of want to do a restream of the whole, you know, Gamescom Jeff Keighley thing, but we'll see. What's my most recommended simulator game so far? Well, I mean, it depends, because you got, you know, Flight Sim for flying, you got SnowRunner for trucking. It depends on what you want to do. Dude, tomorrow we're going to play Galaxy Burger, and I'm hoping that, like, Alex and She-Fox and Indra, I hope everybody's there. Galaxy Burger, I love that. That was really fun. I don't have time for real life. I mean, you know, after this, I'm going to go make dinner and unpack and then make some videos for the week. So most things, you know, so long as you're organized, you have a lot more time if you organize things. Get motivated and organized. You know, make schedules and keep to it, then you're good to go. Efficiency. Oh yeah, we got gameplay of Kingdom Come to look at. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for like basically the whole rest of the month, you know, probably from now until the end of next month, there's going to be tons of people making videos on trailers and then games that have been like coming out for like that we've known about for like the last year or more. Wukong being one of them, you know, like that just dropped. Now, where are we going to put our church at some point? I feel like the high ground is right over here at Anakin Hill. Or maybe over here. I think it's actually right over here, maybe. But that's where I was going to put the manor, so we'll see. Can't wait for Roadcraft, though. Hope it's more than 4 players. I don't think it'll be, but... Oh, we gotta name this, this district. What do we name it? What should we name our, settlement? Usually we name them Wentworth and... wasn't one of them, like, Pittsburgh or something? Fritzburg. That's what we named one of them. Gotta have some new names. Name it Chinatown Detective Agency. I don't even think that's going to fit. I enjoy your discipline and the grind you put into your channel. Oh, well, thank you. I don't even know if it's a grind at this point. I've grinded to where now we can just chill. Lemon Tart. That's what you want to name the city? But yeah, chat makes this fun. This is... really, the channel should be like a cabin. Everybody can come on in and get away from it all. And, you know, it's like, you know, when you go up hunting, fishing, go to the lake, go on wherever you like to vacation, just to take a little break. Everybody deserves that. Yeah, we're taking a look at all the new things today. We probably won't see everything, you know, in our physical game, like, as of today, but we're definitely going to be playing more than one of these. But it's good to see, like, what it's like to build a new city in the new update. It's cool. Wow. Coming to the cabin and sitting down on your helmet. That helmet is not a chair. Can we buy a new thing now? Yeah, we got a new ox. So let's get one more. Barrington. I'll think about it. What's up, MJ Oliver? Not enough stable space, but that's all right. We're building a couple more.
Eating some.
Yeah, we still have some more logs up there, so they're grabbing those. Name it pumpkin spice. We're around the corner from that pumpkin spice. I mean, I've already spotted Spirit Halloween, so October has already officially begun in the month of late August. There's, you know, that whole that Disney Channel Hocus Pocus vibe is totally awesome. You know, you got those orange leaves on the porch and around the street. That blue light starts coming out earlier, you know. Starts to rain a little bit more. Lights look more Victorian or something. I don't know. There's something about fall that just really, really nice. That innocent Halloween vibe of just the kids wanting to just dress up as well, now it's more corporate than ever. All the damn kids want to be Wolverine, and but I miss the days of just like pumpkin, ghost, Frankenstein, you know, those ones. Vampire. But people still do that. Those are easy. I think one year I dressed up in like an all black, you know, like shirt and pants or whatever, but it had bones on them, and then I think the bones may have glowed in the dark, and then I got my face painted like a skeleton, which was really cool. So the basic stuff is awesome. Like Halloween on a budget with creativity, that's pinnacle. Like if you're talented and want to make somebody a princess dress or something, go for it. But and nothing wrong buying Iron Man either, but just the basic, like painting your face green and going as a loot goblin emote in the chat, nothing wrong with that. Just show up at somebody's house. Oh, hi there. I don't know. You just put out the pillow the pillowcase and just you know. Oh, well, here's a fun size Snicker for you. Yeah, nothing fun about this. Like, imagine if your work said, hey guys, we're upgrading everybody to a fun size salary. Everybody's getting a 92% cut on their pay. Yeah, fun size upgrade. Except it's a downgrade, and there's nothing fun about that. It's king size, which is way too much. Normal, which is way too small, and fun size, which there's nothing fun about that. It's like, imagine if you went to an Outback Steakhouse, but that's a bad example. Texas Roadhouse, and you're getting the prime rib. Fun size prime rib. And they bring it over, and it's like that steak in the John Candy movie, Great Outdoors, and they bring that thing over to you, and then I come over, and I'm like, real quick, and then I cut out a little slice, and then I take the whole steak away, and then just gave you the little fork with the little meat hunk on there. Yeah, fun size. Enjoy. Nothing fun about that. It's a lie. Well, it didn't take too long for us to get into our first rant of the stream. Not too long. Oh man, listen to all that logging. What month are we in? April? Okay, that's not bad. April's not bad to not have houses built yet. After this is the year for Halloween, I'm going to glue various boxes of cereal to a shirt that has knives in them. I'll be a serial killer. Oh, that's genius. I do like that when people get creative with those costume parties and they go as like cliches. I do like that. Nothing wrong too with the couple that goes as like the mustard and hot dog. Love that. You love John Candy and Cool Runnings? Yeah, I recently saw Cool Runnings again. Not the whole movie, but when I was in Baltimore on my way back, I watched like up until the scene where like they go on their first official run at the Olympics. Cool Runnings is a damn good movie. I mean, there's got to be just some must watch Disney movies. I'm pretty sure that's a Disney movie, and I think it's like every kid's got to see Cool Runnings. IRS Bill costume. Rant all you want, that's why we like you. I mean, I have a good point. I mean, you know, calling it fun size. It's more of a It's, you know, honestly, it's a nice little sampler thing, right? Instead of having to eat a whole candy bar, at least you get a little bit of a Snickers, and you know, okay, you get that Snickers flavor or whatnot, and then you pop one of those. Yeah, I miss when they would give you, like all those. You know when you get a Hershey's bar and then you can break it into little segments that are like, you know, 1 inch by a ½ inch or whatever. I like when they would do that and they'd give you the sampler bag of those all pre-wrapped. And then you'd get like the Hershey's and then the Hershey's dark chocolate and the Mr. Good bar. And maybe they even give you like Hershey's with almonds and some other stuff in there. Those are all right. But what I really got to do one year is import a bunch of British candy for the kids. That would blow them away. If I started handing out British candy to American kids, it would blow their mind. They'd come back the next day, like November 1st, be like, hey, listen, we know it's not Halloween, but we're going to need some more of those Star Bars. And we're not asking. We're robbing you. All right, kids, I understand. Star Bars. I wrote down all the British candy that chat sent to the P.O. box. And I got to get some more of those. Aero bars, Star Bars, anything with bar in it is S++ tier for Americans. Ridiculous how good British candy is. Ridiculous. Nothing even close. Any sort of nougaty, chocolatey, caramel. Yeah, just a regular Cadbury, just like top tier. Just a Cadbury, just straight up, just good. Got a batch of British candy from your sister? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go to the UK just to do a chocolate run. Just go with an empty suitcase and just come back loaded. Go as angry Wilford Brimley. Diabetes. Chocolate's amazing in the UK. Yeah, it just is. Just is. I mean, I feel like even if I went into a candy shop and just got those little chocolate coins, you know, that are just in the tin foil, it would just be like great. Like it's like Parliament got together back in like the 1800s and was like, all right, damn it, we need to start setting regulation for chocolate. We need to be the best country on earth for chocolate. And it's interesting because you think Belgian chocolate and Swiss chocolate are really good, and they probably are. There's probably a lot of good Belgian and Swiss chocolates, and people say they make good chocolate, but that's just like, you got Toblerone, and then the Belgians, I know people like, usually, I know there's candy and candy bars from Belgium, but from what I hear most from people is just like having unknown chocolate on like, or with their waffles, which is a good combo. That's a pretty solid combo. Okay, what are we doing? All right, so we're getting the granary up. There, it looks like they're putting that in.
Watch your head there.
Man, the axe chopping sounds like a gun. There, a little like that. That sounds like a gun. Firecrackers, maybe. Their tastes are very different. Yeah, that's true.
You all know what that means.
Alright, so we got to build the storage thing. We got that going on. We're building the granary. Yeah, we're building everything we need to build. It's just got to get done. So I think we'll just go into speed times 4 and let everything get built, because there's not much we can do now. No storage space left at the hunting camp. All right. I'm going to turn him off for a bit and let him maybe become a logger. What's slowing us down? Oh, we got plenty of timber. I think we're just going to let everybody become a builder. Because in that way we can have people leading an ox. Good, another hitching post is ready.
Gets rainy like this, his wife will get out of bed. Says her head hurts. I tell her maybe you can scream it all the time, wouldn't hurt.
Yep, fishing ponds are in, correct. Yep. And these will actually freeze over in the winter. And I thought there was going to be some sort of a perk where you can still fish in the winter or do so with less of a debuff. Like, I think you can still fish in the winter, but it's lower fish that you get. But we'll see. All right, the granary's done. Let's get people working there so they can bring that food over right away. Yeah, I heard that the burgage plot carrot production is broken or reduced. So we're going to test that out. We're trying that out now. We're going to build some big O... These big burgage plots here are going to try to make a lot of carrots, and we'll see how many we get. It's in the town upgrades. Oh, maybe it's under here. Oh, here it is. Yes, winter fishing. Workers cut holes in the ice of a fishing pond and use baited hooks to catch fish beneath the frozen surface. Allows for all year-round fishing. Cool. So that is confirmed. So if you want to fish in the winter, that's the way to do it. But the winter might be a good time to leave them alone and let them replenish. But also, having that as an emergency food source to only fish in the winter could be a tactic too. I think we got all the food stored now. Not food, but, well, actually, I need to store goods too. Well, let's do 2 at each. Then we'll leave 1 unemployed for random construction. And they'll start building those homes. Anything new in decorations? Nope. Hey, what's up, Jameer? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna catch me a biggin fish. That's right. I want me a big ultra mega ultra deluxe fish with cheese. Actually, no. Oh, you'd forward me some chocolate? Thank you, Victoria. That's very nice. Very sweet of you. Oh, look at that. Logs are stacking up. Great. The saw pit is ready. So what do we got? We'll let 1 person work there. Now I'm going to keep it to 2. We'll do the firewood and stuff later. The first year isn't too bad for firewood. You can almost like cut right before the winter and just make it through. No problem. Good evening, Gustavo. What's up, Iowa? Good to see you guys. Welcome back. Forger hut's going in next, looks like. New logging camp going in, getting locked in. Family requests more market area. Oh, yeah. We need to build some stalls. Let's see. Yeah, there's some good patch notes on Steam of all the things that have been updated, but also if you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel or type !YouTube, or if you're watching on YouTube, check the channel for our last couple of update videos. We do a pretty good job of breaking everything down, and now we're playing for real to see what else might be new or what's been added. So we're gonna see some more stuff today. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited. And we'll be playing more than today, too. Manor Lords certainly is a game where you can't cover everything in one day. Even if it's just new stuff. Maybe we could build a market here. Oh, I should build a well, too, but I'm going to put down the... Wow, that's a hefty market, man, just for a small little lodge. Can I put down a well here? Fairly close by. Alright. What we'll do is we'll build a marketplace here and then a well there. And we'll make the marketplace part of the well water. Well. Am I going on any more trips soon? I'll tell you. But while I was gone, I got some even more big news, chat. I will yet again be in yet another game. A developer has contacted me. I'll let you guess who that may be, and I will be in yet another game, just like with Dave the Diver and everything else. So I'm very excited about that. And we've got something very special coming up soon. We're going to be doing, finally, Red Dead Redemption 2. But before we do that, something very, very special is going to happen. You couldn't even guess. But, yeah, you'll know when it happens. What the hell is this? Oh, it's like a little path into the hunting area. Okay. I'll just build that there, and then we'll put our little all well and good over here. You know, playing this game, too, has made me want to play, and I've got to stress this game tremendously, Ostriv. If you don't want to play Manor Lords Update until it's officially out and released, please do go play Ostriv. It's a game made by a Ukrainian developer that started and was released well before Manor Lords. I don't think it was started before Manor Lords, probably around the same time, but it released into early access, and Ostriv is outstanding. Crop rotation, everything you like about Manor Lords minus combat is there. And then there's just really cool levels of farming and fertility and trade. It's an incredible game, and Ostriv should not be forgotten or undercounted or whatever. It's very cool. It's like Banished and Manor Lord put together on the economy side. It's very well done. Am I getting married? No. It's video game related. I got big news. I'll tell you soon. Video game related. It's going to be awesome. So this month's been outstanding. It's been a great month. Lots of cool, fun stuff going on. And it's really put me in a great mood. That's really made the content better. You know? I mean, I'm always in the mood for games, but like I said about lasagna, you know, if you haven't had lasagna in a while and then suddenly someone's making lasagna, it just tastes better. Even if you make it exactly the same. We need to bring back the coin game for free tacos at Taco Bell. Oh, man. Am I going to be in a new Disney game? Yes, I'll be playing Mickey Mouse in Copyright Simulator. You basically... there's that Knights of the Round summon from Final Fantasy VII. But just replace that with just with Disney attorneys, and you just come to Earth, and then you just obliterate Earth by suing everyone for copyright infringement on existence. Just like what they tried to do with saying that one person like downloaded Disney Plus so they can't be sued for wrongful death. Imagine that. We're not gonna get too deep into that, but this is like, come on.
Hey, you! No slacking off!
I pick on Disney for being evil to be funny, but they're just making it a reality now. It's like The Onion. You know how like Onion stories become real?
Don't forget to brace the frame of the door.
How much wood do we have? 24? We'll need a lot of that for planks. Wow, food stalls are going up. All right, I'm going to get rid of one person from there. One person from there. I want 2 people here now. Raptor should do a podcast talking about games and talking to devs and publishers. You know, honestly, to be able to go to the source of developers and not ask like IGN and Kotaku tier questions, but to like if I think developers are getting less afraid of gamers, and honestly, they're more introverts themselves, but so are gamers in a way. And I talked with a guy named Mark, and he was the game designer for Aura History Untold. This dude knew everything. You asked this guy a question, he just knew an answer to it, and or had a good explanation as to why things were different in that game from Civ or whatnot. And it was really cool because, you know, nobody wants to see, like, for example, Civ 7 or Civ or Firaxis fail, because then we don't get any more Civ games. We want them to do things differently, and there's many ways to do things. You know, we want all games to be good, so we just... The biggest problem gamers should have is, damn, there's so many good games. Which one do I play today? Which is kind of a real thing. Like, you got your Elden Ring DLC out right now, which a lot of people are still going through. Now you got Black Myth Wukong that just dropped the other day. And so it's like, for the people who love those Souls-like game, man, they're eating good. They're eating good. And for people who like, you know, those grand strategy games, oh, you know, you got Sins of a Solar Empire 2 out now. Then you got Aura History Untold coming out like next month, and then you've got I forget it again, Minneapolis-opolis or whatever the hell, whatever the hell the name of that game is. I always forget the name. But you know, you want them all to be good, so you just have more choices. It breaks my heart to just see so many people afraid of enjoying things nowadays. So everything is a scam. Everybody's paid. Everything's everyone's a shill. Everyone's just lying to you. And there is some truth to that for things like mobile games and stuff like that, where they're just literally casinos designed to extract money from vulnerable people. On the other hand, if you want to play Civ 6 and you think that's the best game ever and you want to go play that, go for it. I can't. Nobody should stop you. Finding any sort of little thing in life that gives you joy like that, and you just enjoying it, no one should tell you otherwise. You just want to play a little bit of Elden Ring. That's the only game you own, and you want to play more Elden Ring. Go play Elden Ring. Period. And we should applaud that, because man, it's hard to find good game. It's hard to find time to game. It's hard to find good games. Sometimes that really will keep your interest. And it's also very good to replay good games, like Days Gone that we played twice on the channel. I wish I did that with Ghost of Tsushima, but interestingly enough, when I was in Japan earlier this year, I was like, you know, when I was in Japan, Ghost of Tsushima came out on PC, and I was like, damn it, I want to go play Ghost of Tsushima, a game about, you know, Japan. And here I am stuck in Japan. Damn it. What a dilemma. You're not a big Souls guy, but love watching and agree play what's fun for you. I love watching people play like Souls-like games. The coolest thing was to watch. There was like a short video somebody made on a guy who speed ran. I think it was the first 3 Dark Souls. None of the remastered ones, just like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And they did it without taking any damage. So they beat the first game, speed ran it, and then quickly put the CD in for the next game, and then did it for the third game, and they did it without like, when you can do that, I love that. Or the lore, stuff like that, I love that. I also played a Souls-like game last year, Lies of P. I didn't get very far into it, and I wasn't very good at it, but I was learning the parry system. And the first game that I played like that, interestingly enough, was Jedi Fallen Order. That was the first game where I had to learn block and parry, and that made me much better in Kingdom Come Deliverance and other games like that, you know? So it's been very fun playing games that I haven't played before, and then learning that, wait, I can actually play these, and I'm having a good... I'm a good gamer, because the objective of a gamer should be to have a good time and to just enjoy their experience. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And it's the same with, like, you know, going out to eat. You know, it's like, there's a chef, and then there's the person who enjoys the meal. And you just got to be the best at enjoying that meal. That's all. Rod with the 5 bomb for the chatty chatters. Thank you very much for your big crazy support. Let's get some burgers in the chat. Let's go. Bringing in the combo meal. You've been ruined since Mario 3 peak gaming for you. Oh, really? Hey, Mario Brothers 3 was great. World was even better. Okay, we got people building homes, right? Yeah. And we should have lots of logs. Yep. And then planks, we got to make more. So let's go. Mario Sunshine was fire, but Mario 64 the best still. Yeah, and those primitive games that just did something different were great. They're very primitive yet very smart and advanced at the same time. Yes, I played. Yes, a video on U-Boat is on the channel, but I haven't played the other game, the Pacific one. I forget the name of that one, but I was going to put a video on it and just kind of ran out of time. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. We got our little food stalls going. Can't wait until we get more music. By unlocking the tavern. What month are we in? June now? Okay. Twisted Metal? Yeah. I heard they were going to remake Crazy Taxi, which, isn't that just like Uber Simulator at this point? Like competitive Uber? Open world competitive Uber. Oh, Flute Guy, yeah. He's going to make a resurgence. I'll start cutting down trees over here, too, because I want to clear this area for mining and for a possible church. Damn bandits stole 4 of our firewood. However, are we going to recover? A Cuppable, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Have I played Jedi Survivor? Yeah, I played Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, and I loved them both. I did like the first game a little bit more, and I will be playing Outlaws as well because, and I've when I was at the event a few days ago, I talked to some people who played it, and they have their criticisms and gripes which seem valid. But I do want to play it for myself and experience that game and see what it'll be all about. And the most interesting thing for me is to play in a Star Wars universe where you're not a Jedi. I think it'd be very interesting to start going down the smuggling route or just Jabba the Hutt simulator where you just say, oh, and then just point and then somebody falls into the Sarlacc pit or whatever. Sarlacc pit, I'm sorry. Which I killed, by the way, chat. Remember when I killed that Sarlacc in Star Wars Survivor? Hell yeah, I did. Oh, wait, it wasn't that. It was the Rancor. I mean, the Rancor pit. But whatever. You know? Look, I'm not the biggest fan in the world, but I have a good time, man. Okay? I learn stuff in that game. I gotta open the trap door to the Rancor. Oh, hey, we got people moving in. Let's go. I mean, they already lived here in the town, but, you know, it's good to see that they're getting a house. All right, now we got to make some cash to unlock some of these things here. So we got to get a little bit more money for the vegetables and stuff. But I wanted to get those oxen so we could get going on the church. Ski Free 95. Ooh, remake of that be interesting. Of course, if Microsoft remade that now, it'd have ads all over it. Can't fault your enthusiasm. Yeah, there should be a lot more optimism and a lot more hope, and you know, I certainly don't want everybody to be. I don't want the way of the world to be the only person you can trust is the person who's doom and gloom. Everything's, you know, always criticize, always hate. Trust but verify. You know, like if you make this opinion for yourself, but I know that when I say that I like something, I truly do. I've never said that I've liked something that is not the case, where I've felt completely the opposite. But you should verify that by going back and looking at all my videos on Manor Lords. when it came out, or Farthest Frontier. Like, if someone comes in here and they're like, Raptor, do you like Farthest Frontier? Yeah, dude, it's a good game. And if you go to the channel and you see 1,800 Manor Farthest Frontier streams and like 20 Farthest Frontier tutorial videos, you might be able to come to the conclusion that, yeah, I like Farthest Frontier. And because I like Farthest Frontier, I probably like Manor Lords. I ain't lying. I wouldn't be playing this if I didn't like it. Show the fish farm. We don't have a fish farm, but there's a fish pond. And we have to go over to this territory and capture that. In order to... If you happen to start somewhere that gets a fish pond, and you might be, there might be a way to get more than one on a map, but you can pretty much start fishing right away. You build this little fisherman's hut, and then they can go fish right away. And you don't have to build it on the pond. You just build it nearby. Guy will walk over with a fishing pole and start fishing. And then you should be able to salt the fish too if you start mining salt or importing it or buying it or whatever. Cool stuff. You want an engineer versus alien versus predator battle royale style game. Damn, that is optimistic. Have I tried Outbreak? No, I'm not sure. You have to check the channel. I don't know. What I am excited to play though, I can't believe this just popped into my mind, but did anybody see the trailer for the remake of the Thing movie video game? Like, there was a back on PlayStation 2, they made a game for The Thing, and it was actually pretty cool. I remember I played through it once and it's stuck with me all these years, and I was like, man, I hope they'll never remake that. Well, now they're doing a remake of that, so it's really cool. I hope to see what it's like. Would I play an open world Star Wars universe survival game? Well, that's kind of what I'm expecting with Outlaws, but I know it's not really yeah. If you're meaning something like Conan Exiles or the new Dune game, then yeah. Also, I got to play that new Dune game ASAP. Okay, so now we're making planks. How many do we need for the church? Church requires 20. We have 10, I think. Nope, we got 65. Holy crap. Alright, so we can stop making planks for a long time. Thank you.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Get people back to doing some Kenny logins. Alright, now also, because we have 5 homes going to be built, we should build more so more people can move in. Hyper-realistic Halo game in the style of Hell Let Loose. That would be outstanding. Imagine a Halo game that played out like Squad or like Arma. That'd be really cool. But an official one.
Have you marked the joists for the rafters already?
Firewood!
I think I'm going to build 3 big O plots here. Star Wars Moisture Vaporator Farmer. I'd totally be fine with that. Like, if a game is just straight up... Look, chat, okay? We're less than, like, 20 days away from the game of the year being dropped. The game of the year is about to be dropped. I know, you know, a lot of people were excited about Wukong. It's great and all, but it's not game of the year material. Let's be honest. You know what game of the year material is. No, not Chinatown Detective Agency 2. I don't like that. What if I do this? Frostpunk 2? Frostpunk 2 looks good. Probably will be fun, but it's not game of the year material, chat. Come on. I've already told you it's going to be my game of the year. If anybody guesses it, I'll tell you. It's a game that's not out yet. It's a game that comes out next month, and it's a Raptor game.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
Planet Coaster 2? I think that's next year. Oh yeah, I've seen the game The Precinct. Yes, I really want to play The Precinct. It's like a top-down Grand Theft Auto kind of game, but you play as the police. Actually rather cool. Am I going to play Star Trucker? That's it. Game of the year. Star Trucker, baby. Hell yeah. A space trucking game? Hell yeah. You know I like that stuff. It's a space game, but all you do is drive stuff around. Oh, Dino Crisis? Man, Dino Crisis Remake would be absolute S tier. They got to do it at this point, right? Like, they've remade all the... you know, they made some really good Resident Evils since 6 with 7 and 8. And then the 4 remake was great. And they're probably going to do Code Veronica. But, man, if they take a real quick break for a second and let you play as Regina from Dino Crisis, man, they could make a absolutely terrifying dinosaur game with Dino Crisis. They really could. Yeah, I think Star Trucker's out in like around 2 weeks, somewhere around there. City Skylines. Hey, City Skylines gotten better. I gotta give them credit. I played that, and that game's getting better. Right, I gotta figure out how to put some houses here. Yeah, I had a blast with that Star Trucker demo. Ah, yes, Age of Mythology will be coming out for the remake, too. That's getting a remake. And I didn't know anything about it. Like, I haven't played the I played the original, but it's been so long that I don't think I did, like, a full campaign playthrough. So, hope to play through all of Age of Mythology like we did with the Age of Empires campaign. We'll see how they do that. Sherlock Holmes Awakened is 70% off on Steam. Great game. I think that was like had a little Lovecraftian vibe to it, which was great. I think we're going to have to make an awkward plot here. And I'm okay with that. We'll leave that as is. Yeah, we'll need to get some more logs, then we'll make more. So this can be our little rural community a bit. You wish there were more Lovecraftian focused games? There's actually we got a release date for that new Cthulhu City Builders, Worshippers of Cthulhu, I think it's called. And it's actually a city builder, so it's a little bit like Anno and Banished, but yet you're making sacrifices and things for Cthulhu, which is crazy. I played it, thought it was neat. You want a detective game like LA Noire? I do want to go play that on the channel. Now, do we have enough materials for the church? Oh, we need 5 logs. Okay, let's save for that. Raptor game, you mean the Isle? That'd be cool. Game about, yeah, City Builder about Cthulhu look cool, yeah. Farming Sim 25, yep. Oh, maybe that'll be my game of the year too. I don't know, I gotta have different game of the year quality qualifiers. Like I feel like if me myself personally, apparently that's 3 people, me myself personally, but if I was to make a video on my game, it would have to be games of the year, because honestly I think gaming is so big, just to pick one is a little unfair. Because you could have as much fun in an early access game that's not really released as you could some other game. So I'd have to pick a genre. I'd have to say like strategy game of the year, first person shooter game of the year, that kind of thing. I'd have to take a little time to think about it though. But like cool open world survival game of the year is like hands down Pacific Drive, 100%. And then I'd have to do stuff on DLCs, so Dredge's new DLC would be great. The Iron Rig, which was cool. Oh, we made that berry thing too, didn't we? Oh, they're just finishing that. Alright, Forger's Hut now finally up. Yeah, I think what I want to do, Chad, is I should definitely make a... At a random time where I'm just kind of bored, I should start work on a YouTube video where it's just like, here are my top 10 blank Steam games. Where I just kind of pick 10 of my favorites, but not like the only 10. And then just encourage people to comment down below on other ones. Like, top 10 survival games. Like, what comes to your mind, Chad, of a good survival game you recommend to a friend? Raft, Subnautica, Subnautica 2. You know, I guess you could get into games like, let's say, Rust. Although I feel like that'd be a little different because there's some that are kind of more online-based building versus, like, getting through a story. Like Subnautica and Raft. I feel like those are co-op multiplayers where it's PvE. Yeah, 7 Days to Die. So stuff like that. And then you could even curveball that and say like top 10 zombie survival games. Where it's like, okay, open world, but zombies. You could definitely put Zomboid on that list. Oh yeah, Icarus, yeah. I need to get some cash. We're going to have to start trading, actually. Let's build a trade post. Put that on our list. Luckily, we're pretty close to a trading point. I'll put a nice little trade post here. But let's build a church first. Okay, we got a little opening in the trees. This is like a sign from Gad. Went a little Dan Aykroyd there. Mission from Gad. We're on a mission from Gad. There. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, zombie games. What are those? Nobody makes those anymore, yeah. Yeah, it would be cool to get Dirty and Lumberjack and other people to do a podcast with and talk about gaming. There's a lot of great things to talk about for gaming. It's really a tremendous time to be interested in games. There's a cat that fell into a pile of beans and wrapped itself up into tortillas. A burrito. Wow. No, there's no bears in this game at the moment, but chat keeps talking to Greg every day and be like, Greg, please put in bears. How do I feel about Dawn of Defiance? I want to play that more. I hope Red has time tomorrow night to play more of that with me. Or actually, or maybe we'll play it Saturday night. I don't know. But I want to play more of Dawn of Defiance. It was... We were kind of just getting into it, and then I had to go on my trip. So it had some cool stuff going for it. Why did the bike fall over? It was too tired. Wow. Yeah, the Icarus bears have never been more... that was the craziest time ever. Those Icarus streams were insane. Did I try any new restaurants on my trip? Yeah, I went to an Irish place. It was called McDonald's. Yeah. No. No, I went to a place called Roberta's for pizza. That was very good. They had a pizza that had honey on it. It was called the Bee Sting. Very good. It was a very good pizza. Had a lot of Pilsner beers with everybody. It was nice. Then I went out for ramen last night, which was, yeah. California does a lot of this, like,
I wonder who's floating
our
around.
version of
Stopped since the morning.
not a classic dish that you don't need to modify. You know, it's like you go to California, it's like, yeah, could I have a grilled cheese, please? What do you put on a grilled cheese? Well, you know, you take butter and basically, you know, toast two sides of a sandwich, essentially, with cheese in the middle, and it all melts, and it's perfect. California would be like, oh, we've added avocado toast, and like we've grinded up a whole avocado toast and grinded it up on there. And then we've added 9 orchid leaves or petals of an orchid, and it's been blessed by 2 different priests, and then, you know, all yours for $98. Like, there's too much messing with timeless classics. I don't want to talk about my ramen experience. I'm not ready emotionally to discuss what they did to my boy. I was close to an In-N-Out, and I still haven't gone to one. I wanted to go to one, but then I got in too late, and I didn't want to eat all that stuff. Did you know a farmer is outstanding in his field? Yeah, so is the scarecrow. But then I had an omelet one day, and that was totally fine. I went to a place, wanted an omelet with potatoes. I got omelet with potatoes. It was good. It was it. Straight up. No fancy crap. There's like mushroom in it and peppers, and the potatoes were really good. And it was a straight up black coffee, and that was it. And then I left. And that was it. I was locked in. Not enough supplies. Do we need more? Yeah, we need more food and firewood. So we got to get transporters working there. Which we do have. Oh, we got to get a hunter back up again, I think. Oh, yeah, we're low on meats. Alright, so let's get the meat numbers back up. And actually, let's get somebody on berries, because it is July. And we'll just let them take from both deposits. What we're probably going to end up doing is building 2 of these forager huts, and then maybe make berries. How's the new update? Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I don't know what California would do, the quintessential Canadian poutine. Yeah. Well, there's just a... I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about that ramen place yet. I'm not ready. I'll blow up one day about it. Look, when She Fox is here and then I'm picking on her about snacking or something, I'll remember the food I had, and then I'll blow up, and she'll either laugh or be scared. She'll probably be scared. Sounds about right, yeah. She gets scared sometimes. I'll yell and get all passionate. Indrid knows I mean business when I start. And then I was like, hey, we're number 3 fries. Be like, okay, I want it. Everybody else who might not have been around for a while, they're like, you were really upset during that Galaxy Burger stream. Like, yeah, you don't mess around with burgers. But also, I'm good. We're chill. Crab mac and cheese is amazing. Yeah, but then you have to add 2... You know, you have to add corn onto that. But we fry the corn. Our version of... Oh, lobster mac and cheese better? Yeah, that's probably good too. Okay, so we are now waiting for more homes to be constructed. We've got homes for
Well,
4 people with
perhaps it was
7 on the way,
well,
yeah.
these things do happen from time to time.
And then we're going to build the church, which I think we should get started on now. But that's going to take a while to build that bad boy. We'll let them finish up that house. That'll be 5 out of 5 for the families. But no one else will move in until we get the rep up. So I think we'll get the rep up, and then when people move in, then we'll have the people move in to build a house. It'll just be a positive feedback cycle. Did you hear a bear? You better not have. Greg better not have snuck in a bear. Sneaky, sneaky bear. Okay, so we got a good amount of animals there. That's good. Any new updates on Anno 1800? They may have done some updates for that game, but it's probably just tweaking and cosmetic stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they put in some new decorations and maybe did some balancing fixes or something. But I'm sure their whole focus on Anno is now on 11. Anno 711, the convenience store edition. Stealth bears, yeah. There's 10,000 bears in this picture. Can you spot them all? Actually, that's one of the things I want to share with you about Aura Stories Untold, is that oftentimes instead of having to fight barbarians before you capture like a new region or something like that, there'll be things like, you know, like Siberian tigers and dangerous elephants, and then bears and bears and bears and bears. That game has so many damn bears. Like if you're gonna go conquer new lands, there's a threat from like bears. Like as you're starting a new city, animals are incredibly dangerous, like they are in Dawn of Man. Like when you can fight the woolly mammoths and the, you know, like saber-toothed tigers and stuff. And that game has like brown bears and like polar bears. And they'll wipe out like a whole military. Yeah. Icarus level bears, yeah. So you'll like settle a city, but then there'll be like a bear nearby. You gotta deal with the threat. It kinda reminds me of Stronghold, when the first missions of that one are like you're building the little keep, and then you gotta build the you gotta build defenses to keep the wolves out. Very interesting. Huh. Find 10,000 hidden bears. Embarrassing. All right, so what do we got? All right, so we've got the trade depot. Oh, I can put that here now. I can totally order that. But the church is number 1. We've ordered the church to be constructed. So let's keep that pinned up here. So we need 5 logs, 20 planks, and 10 stone to be delivered. I guess we'll speed that up. We got some more homes being constructed. Seem to be having a food problem here. I think it just needs to get delivered. We'll see what happens. It has to go from the building to the granary, and from the granary to the market. What about Civ 7? You can ask me anything you want about Civ 7. I can say anything about that I played. Just keep in mind, I only played 3 hours. But there was enough there to where I wanted to play a lot more of it. But Civ is often known for that just one more turn meme of just like, you know, come on, just one more turn, you know. Yeah, feel free to ask whatever you like. Have your lord kill all the wolves in Stronghold for the capture. It's a good way to do it. So we are waiting for more stuff to the church. Did I see the Dune gameplay from the other day? I saw a little bit of it, but I am considering doing like another stream where I just watch all the stuff that I've missed. We'll take a look at all like the upcoming survival games and building games and simulator games. I'll be putting out a video on Train Simulator 5 fairly soon. I really do like Train Simulator. I do wish they would do things differently rather than making a new game all the time. And to be fair to them, Farming Simulator does a new game like every other year. But I don't know. I still want to, like, trains are awesome, so I want to make a video on that. You're cautiously intrigued about Civ 7. Me too. I need to see more to really... It's the type of game where they need to let us have like 100 hours at that before we tell. It's the same with Manor Lords. Like, if you only got 3 hours to play Manor Lords, that's nowhere near enough to... Like, you have enough to maybe build a city in one of the regions, but then maybe you wouldn't see combat or trade between regions or a lot of trade. Like, maybe you didn't build a farm or something. Or maybe you did build a farm and you didn't get a chance to trade any of your goods. So, yeah... There's that. How do you feel about the amount of gunplay versus melee there was? In which game? I played Atomfall, Towerborn, Avowed. Oh, good. Food's going back up. That's good. Oh, and the Dune gameplay? I just saw a little bit of base building. I need to see the whole thing. I think it was like, what, they showed 30 minutes of it? I think they also gave some people demos. And I know, like, for example, Planet Coaster 2 has a demo right now at Gamescom. But then I think to myself, why the hell don't they just drop that on Steam? Like, if you've got a good game, the first thing you should do is give players a taste. Manor Lords did that with Manor Lords demo. And that only worked in Manor Lord's favor, because people didn't believe this game would ever come out. And or if they did, it certainly was a good thing to try before they buy. We need 10 stone there too. Well, at least we got all the logs in place. Need to get a woodcutter locked in there soon. That's what the demo was, a teaser. Oh. Yeah, demos can be hard because when a game is good, then it just leaves you feeling like... I don't know, like you couldn't finish a really good meal for some weird reason. But I guess that's the purpose of a demo.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
8 meat, 28, 7 berries. That's good. Put spoons back after you use them. The hell? Who is this criminal? Okay, I'm gonna get that guy on his side. I want more people taking stuff to the church. In fact, let's unassign food gatherers for now. Get them back at the old church. People are going to have to carry stuff over there one by one. Once we got the church locked in, the game really will start getting expedited. Starfield had a new update too. Oh yeah, the buggy. Yeah. I did see the update was coming. I didn't get a chance to try it yet. If it's out.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
Oh, new bandit camp. Yeah, you thought demos died out? Yeah. The best time for demos was the Pizza Hut PlayStation demo discs. Those were outstanding. But I can't argue with how well, so demos became so popular on Steam now that actually Steam used to put demos under like the same, they were all under like the same category. Like when a game, if you look at popular games, a lot of demos would be in there, and yeah, of course people were playing them because they were free and they wanted to try out the game. So Steam has now moved that to its own category where it's like demos versus free games. Like there are free games on Steam, there are demos on Steam which are free, and then there's like discounted games and full releases, so they've done a good job of separating those things now.
Hey, you! No slacking up!
Alright, it is September, let's get this church built.
I do hope that enough wood finish this building. It's been most embarrassing to run out halfway through.
Bum, bum. Okay. Demos now can get reviews. That's interesting. Any point of user feedback is usually good. But I also find that very confusing because we've seen like demos, prologues, a new second demo, then a new prologue, then you got early access, then there's early access updates, then there's 1.0. So crazy how much you got to track a game. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas is in the chat. Nicholas is our go-to guy now for all things Roadcrafter. Nicholas, when I heard the news on that, I wish you were like next to me so I could hug, like had that hug ugly cry. It was the thing we've always wanted. We can now have tracked vehicles. We can now build roads. Oh my God. Hey, the church is ready. Speaking of God. All right. He's arrived. So now we're done with that. Thanks for the news. It was a surprise. Yeah, me too. That's why Gamescom is so awesome. And same with Summer Games Fest. Just seeing all these announcements and seeing like, oh, that looks cool, you know. Even if you never get a game, it's always cool to kind of like track it or add it to your wish list and keep track of the development. There's a lot of hype. A lot of hype and excitement. Okay, let's do hunting camp now.
Come on, people, get to work.
And I want everyone else building new homes now. And then we'll get our trader there. You're skeptical but hopeful? Yep. Yep. I mean, it looks gorgeous though. It looks just by looking at it, it's like it looks like construction sim heavily modded to look like SnowRunner or the other way around. Look, I'm happy that we just got the game that we always have been saying we should get. I mean, I can't believe how many times we've just said it'd be cool if we could plow these roads, like to fully like build up an area, to have a city builder where you go off into the woods and cut down a bunch of trees and then like haul materials in there via truck would be amazing. Building those roads by default, like building a town, but literally by, you know how like Transport Fever is kind of a city builder because or any of those transport games. Like, I think there's more news now on Industry Giants 4 as well. But it's really cool that some city builders can be games where you just work on the infrastructure, where you bring in materials and people and supplies and things like that, and the city will build itself, but you're in charge of the whole, supplying all that stuff. And that, in a way, that's kind of like that, but in a first/third person like building experience. And in a way, a survival game too, because like literally, floods pass through these areas, destroy and damage and possibly, destroy property and possibly kill people too. And you're coming to bring back, like, life, get the power back on. People could be trapped, that kind of thing. Feels a little bit like it would be interesting if it played out a little bit like how some of the scenarios in Emergency play out, where you show up and have to turn off power lines and stuff like the disaster just ended, and there's like live power lines that you got to shut down, fires you got to put out, then you start demolishing buildings that are dangerous and risky. All right, we just leveled up, and now we got ourselves a military. Oh, armament delivery. Cool. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Totally new engine and everything is done from scratch? Well, that's delightful. All right, our church is done. Got 5 homes and more homes on the way. The city will grow. We got 2...
Firewood.
2 wood per building, so we can build 3.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
Yeah. I'll modify that later. We need a little more breathing room.
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
Are we getting stable co-op premieres first? Oh, primaries. I don't know. Well, it's got to be over 4. Gotta have more than 4 players. Because, man, to have people work in different projects would be outstanding. By the way, Nicholas, we are going to need you in the restaurant tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big launch day for Galaxy Burger. I've already pre-penciled you in. Fried shrimp, order number 3. You can do a late shift. You're always late to all the shifts. Now we'll see. If you can make it, that'd be great. If not, we won't hold it against you. Trying to really not let those trees die.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
What if I do this and then shrink it? Oh, okay. But I think the problem there was lack of wood. But I'm still cool with that. And then if we could do a burgage plot here, that'd be great. Which we can, we just need more wood. Alright, cool.
Just give me a...
Locked in. Can I get a number with a side of... Alright, 51% approval. This is good. This means now people will move in. Just gotta have the houses. So now we play a standby home construction simulator.
Keep your heart warm.
Then we start filling out those jobs. I wonder if military should have been reworked too, so the damn Baron doesn't buy out all the guys, all the mercenaries. Like, leave me some. Alright, yeah, we're just waiting for houses. Waiting, waiting. Late night stream is cozy, yeah. Now this is just an exception. But it is cool to see like the little fishing thing. We'll definitely build over to that, and we'll do the salt mining as well. Although I am convinced that if I would have kept re-rolling the map, eventually we would have found a map that did probably have fish and salt on it to start with. Which would be cool. When is the new medieval fort? Oh, yeah, the new medieval foxhole builder game. Anvil Empires? I'm not sure exactly. Alright, good. A new bunch of new homes just built up. Okay, and I did put somebody in the trade, but I forgot I need to set up the trade. I did forget that. Alright, we can export some planks now. We have 45, so let's keep 10. We'll start with that. Just gonna get some cash now so we can buy burgage plots. Maybe start with some carrots and whatever else. Yeah, Galaxy Burger is single player and also up to 8 players? Maybe even 16. I think it's 8 though. You want me to game more at night? Oh, around this time is when I usually eat and then have start my recordings and stuff. But I haven't seen chat in a bit, so I wanted to say hi. And check out this new update, which is so far so good. You know what I mean? Alright, cool. And that, look at that. Now we got housing for 11. Great. And we do have a city point, but I'm going to hold on to that for a little bit. Yeah, Galaxy Burger releases tomorrow, so we're probably going to play that tomorrow. We'll see who's around. We'll hit it up with the midday crew. We need 15 for one burgage plot. Raptor, wasn't salt so valuable in medieval times? It was the origin of the compliment worth their weight in salt. I also have heard worth their weight in gold, but yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, I've heard worth their salt before, yeah. So some people have been telling me that the vegetable gardens have been a little difficult to use. Butcher's Workshop is new too, with how it functions with making sausage from salt too. I think there's a way to cure fish as well to last longer. Maybe the fisherman's the one that can do that.
Keep your half warm.
Yeah, Romans paid their soldiers in salt. Absolutely. Okay, now we have enough for some vegetable farms. So let's go with vegetable garden. Vegetable garden. Now, we are doing this in kind of the wintry time, so we might be a little too late for carrots, but at least we got it started. And we'll go with chickens next. Yeah, the fishing and the salt have been added together, yeah. And now we want to do like could do chickens here. Chickens will be 25. That's more food for the granary. That's good. Yeah, I can't wait to see what this game is in a year's time as well. A lot of hype. It's a lot of hype and excitement. I think our first immigrant actually moved in. Good. Now I'm trying to think of what we should add next for that other worker. I guess we'll need more logs. For the woodcutter. Then we'll just keep adding people to that. We've got what? 11 free homes? Or 11 homes and then 6 people here, and then we're building 3 more. I guess that counts to the, yeah, 11 plus the 3, yep. Takes a while to log all them trees. Man, the sounds are so good in this game, though. We're logging all the way down here to the church and then the additional materials. We could probably build that next. Just a general mine. And then we got iron and stone. Now, what's interesting is I've never seen these resources close together, nor have I don't think I've ever seen all 3 of them together either. Stone, iron, and clay. Usually I get 2 and they're usually far away. We'll see how that works. How do you increase your approval rating? You can hover over and see how. So here it's like we got multiple foods at the market stall, which is why I built carrots. Well, like gardens for them. They make more than carrots, but it's just root vegetables, and then the church too. But yeah, good stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there we go. Construction finished on home number 1 of 3. So the approval rating should go up around like 70 or so. And then that'll all be based on like food and then supply and demand. And then we could add more to that. I don't know what we could go with at the start. Yeah, maybe we'll go down the usual trade logistics and then better deals. Definitely powerful. We do have 25 for a trade route, though. But we'll need more things for export. Maybe the roof tiles will be pretty good once we build our church. Oh, yeah, Twitch has upgraded their... Yeah, Twitch has changed their app a little bit. And other stuff like that. Could never figure out trade logistics, never worked for you. Yeah, there's more improvements to try to figure out how trade works. There's a lot of bottlenecking in trade. We'll see if it's better now, though. But basically, we've got a guy who works here who will... Somebody will bring stuff to this building, and then he'll just bring it to the border and sell it. But trade is a little tricky, Manor Lords, yeah. Now it is December, so now we'll start seeing some snow. Oh, great. Another family moved in. Perfect. And we'll have more home building going on. What I really love about Manor Lords at the start is it's kind of a chore to do the initial stuff, but then things start becoming exponential. Everything just becomes faster and faster, and then people... You just put them into those jobs to fill out what you've already got. So like right now we're selling like planks. And we're getting low on planks, so I could just eventually turn the trading post off and then send them to the sawmill to then make planks out of logs. Or we'll do clay mining and try to make those clay roof panels. Or tiles. But what I should do is put more people in the sawmill. Just so we can get this area cut down faster and then build our main city over here. So one thing I really like to do in Manor Lords is to not have a area that I immediately build in and then just build there later. Man, those pretty fall colors again. Okay, so we can turn the forger off. Oh, it already is, okay. But the hunter could still hunt. Game is fun but not complete. Yeah, that's what you get with early access. You love the late streams? Yeah, it's probably going to be a one-time thing for a while, because usually now is when I do my videos and stuff. But, oh boy. Bandit stole some meatage. And we still have enough food for a while. Energetic Wolf, thanks for the 7 months. Bannerlord is one of my most favorite games. Wow, that's great. I like playing it too. It's not so tedious like Anno is at a certain point. Not yet, anyway. But that's not a bad thing. It's just different. Okay, we'll keep one person unemployed for building. I'm not sure if we're building anything now. Actually, what we could do... Let's go ahead and put somebody else on the log cap. Actually, the quote-unquote unemployed people also don't just build, but they also get, lead the oxen around. So they're taking logs from the church where logs are being cut down and bringing it back to the logging camp, clearing that area out for construction. Hell yeah, brother, yeah, yeah. Yeah, every once in a while a Valheim will drop, and then we'll play that all night. I honestly wanted to play a lot more of Dawn of Defiance, but, you know, I gotta make some other videos too and try to... I like playing all the games. I do. Yeah, they're banned from Wendy's for life, yeah. Banned. Yeah, Greg's done a good job on adding stuff in this game and ensuring quality. That's the thing he's trying to do the most, I think. Then we'll build the big city down here. Bago City.
Take the old ox a handful of nut for the crack.
Now we just wait for people to move in. Things are good, though. 3 meat, 13 berries. We still got meat coming in because they can hunt. Oh, wow, lots of wood. 53. Only one guy working at that. Everybody else logging. Okay, so what I think we should do now, too, is if we get more people, we'll just leave them unemployed and let them transport wood around. Because there's got to be more logs out there somewhere. And then what we could try to do is make more planks. And then sell those. Get some money and then try to unlock another trade route. So we'll see what we can do.
Come on, laddie.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. The logging crews are dancing. What do? We dance the night away, brother. We dance to Africa by Toto. I hear the logging echoing tonight. Yeah, look at that. They're bringing all that wood around. Yeah, medieval city builder with combat. I'm going to take somebody off this and put them over there. Alright, so we're going to make a lot more planks and then sell those. Next person we get, we'll assign them to a trader. as a trader. Oh, the music's so nice. You know, recently we played Sengoku Dynasty, which was the whole like feudal Japan Sengoku period city builder. That's basically like medieval Dynasty. And when we played that a few weeks ago with like Elmox and can't remember who else joined us. But anyway, when we played that a little bit, they took that footage and uploaded it to Gamescom, so that's pretty cool. So I was at Gamescom, I guess. Oh, come on, I want another worker. Oh, Blueprints is the best demo I've seen this year. Simple and excellent. Yeah. Oh, we should do a demo of the year. That'd be a great category. Games that have their first or new demo for the year. Yeah, Blueprints was just great. I wanted to play that more, but I gotta wait for the full game to come out. I hope it's around the corner.
Come along, lad.
25 gold. Well, silver, but yeah. Regional wealth. Okay, yeah, so approval's hovering around 70. A little lower than that. A lot of planks ready to go. Great. We're going to also assign a dedicated oxen for that place. Now, I didn't go to Gamescom. I went to an Xbox event in Los Angeles, and they called it Gamescom in LA. I think what they were trying to do was trying to get people who didn't go to Gamescom to still go to something to showcase all the games that they were publishing or developing or whatever. So I did that, but I definitely want to go to Gamescom in the future and just try all sorts of demos. The only thing is I didn't want to do those events before because I couldn't capture footage. And if I capture footage or get footage of a game, I want to talk over it and tell everyone my thoughts and such. Because, you know, to show 30 minutes of gameplay, if I was just to, you know, like, there's that gameplay from Dune out, for Dune Awakening. If I just re-upload that, that's cool and all, because there's probably some people who haven't seen it or heard about it. Like, somebody will find out about even the game through that, but I want to do a lot more. I want to like do some commentary over stuff and just, I don't know, just get excited. What is the name of the upcoming game you talked about that's a road builder? Joseph, that's a game by the name of Road. Hold on, let me make sure, because now you made me doubt myself. I think it's called Road Crafter, which I think is a very, I think they should have called it Road Runner, but then that probably would have been a Warner Brothers infringement. I don't know. Yeah, it's called Roadcraft. Just one word. Roadcraft. It looks like this if you're looking for it. But this, I want to make a video about this and just talk about how excited I am, dude. Because we got like wheel loaders. We've got like 4x4 truck. Oh, that did say search and rescue. I wonder if there's something we actually have to do where we have to search and find people or something. I would love for it to be like a broken water main or like a gas line that you got to go shut down or something like that. But, oh, and we've got the desert too. I don't know, this just looks like 10 levels of cool as hell. Oh, and you're taking wrecked cars. Oh my God, Nicholas. Oh, and you're repairing. I gotta close it. Go check for yourself. I'll never play Manor Lords again. I'll be here looking at the Steam store page if I don't close it now. Oh my God, that is such a oh my God game for me. I didn't even see the Steam store page until now. I'm going to be up all night dreaming about trucks. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, Nicholas, we'll... Got to get Nicholas into the war room. Sponsored by Ford. That'd be cool as hell if Focus Home Interactive had enough budget to where they could invite a bunch of people out to an event and like have people just learn how to drive like wheel loaders and stuff. I've seen Squirrel do that before. Squirrel's the guy who plays a lot of like well, everything simulator, flight sim. I think recently he was playing some Project Hospital and some other things, but like people get invited out to JCB headquarters and learn how to like use an excavator and stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm drooling all about that game, I know. Okay, did we activate the trade again? Oh, yes. Okay, so we'll be getting money again. And then I can open up a new trade deal, because we got the... Well, I got to invest in that point for it, but...
Come along, lad.
What else could we trade? It's kind of some only advanced stuff that we can trade. Ah, good. Crossbows are different, and they cost 50 or 80 to unlock. Okay. No market value at the moment, though. No listed price. I could actually build a tannery and start exporting leather. That'd be a good one to go down. Leather's usually a good thing to export. Oh, cost 60. Trading's a pretty good thing to do for your first city, too. Water leak in a gas line leak is giving you PTSD. I just think it's really cool that we're getting games that are a little more complicated, that are simulating full industries and or, you know, like I'm always down for more firefighting games. We got the cool police one for Police Simulator, but it's kind of a little rough around the edges still. I would say the same about Construction Sim, but that's very much more a smooth experience than it was. Okay, so we're getting a ton of timber. Let me cut down to 1. Hey, what the hell? Did they come and cut down this tree here? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I wanted to keep that tree. No. I forgot that the woodcutter doesn't take from the pile, but the woodcutter cuts themselves. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to get into some combat soon. No, those nice trees. That's all good. Double down on trade. Alright, so we gotta do our first combat soon. We shouldn't have any sort of trouble with that. What we could do in this scenario is we could fight them off and then claim this territory, which I think takes prestige, fate, what is it? Oh, influence. Alright, so here's what we'll do. Once we beat the first enemy military, we'll get prestige for defeating them. Then we'll start going out and taking out bandit camps, and then we'll claim this first one and start doing fishing. So it shan't be too bad, Yahar. Don't know why I went pirate on that route, but there you go. Alright, let's speed that up. We're now into spring again. Pretty soon. New family locked in. Almost up to 10 families. 14. Oh, we need more houses soon. I think we should build a tavern over here. All right, now hopefully we get more food for the plots. I don't know. Now we're carving our way to the church. That's good.
Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here.
Meat. Alright, yeah, we should definitely focus on some industry here. Where's our tannery? Alright, we'll put the tannery there.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating summer.
Meat so tender.
Can also export dye. Oh, we gotta put people in the berry, the forager too. Oh yeah, I got that extra plot. Yep, that's right there. So let's fill that in. Oh, and not to mention, all these houses, or a lot of them, have the ability to upgrade to get another living space. So we should be good for a little while then. Once we hit like 15 people, we can just start upgrading some of the plots without having to build the new homes. And a lot of those do have the upgrades, so we'll probably almost get up to maybe 30 living space. Yeah, maybe 25. So we'll put people towards berries and hunting and leather and export. So we're going to definitely go for commerce on this one. And I'm not going to spend any of the points until later. Yep, this game hasn't updated. It came out a day or two ago. It's in beta at the moment, but so far, so bueno. Bum, 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 bum. All right. $115. Oh, I should also spend some of our cash on
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
maybe doing
Don't be shy.
chickens.
sirs
And then we'll save some of the areas for hides. That'll add more for the tannery, but we need more people to work those jobs. Got to get more people. So happiness is now locked in at what, 73%? So we're getting there. Ooh, plus 10 silver again. Some coffee would be good right now.
Hey, does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee?
Ooh, and a new family moved in. Those people wanted coffee. See? You tell everybody you got coffee and they start moving in. Not coffee, but coffee. Another one. Well, they moved into the house at least. All right. We are doing berries. But I'm still going to leave one person, one family, not doing nothing so they can work the oxen. Now we got 33 people in the town. We got a triple. Yeah, there's a lot of cool new stuff in the game. We went over a lot of it at the beginning, but fishing and crossbows are the most notable thing, with some of the ponds freezing over in the winter. We're getting ready to conquer one of these over here. We gotta, you know, fend off the enemy first, and then we'll sock it to them. We just gotta slowly build up for a while, and then boom, unleash the beast. All right, let's do some put some goats in here. Oh, good. Guys claiming some territory.
On and on.
Alright, so we're going to build some more houses. So we got 15 plus... Well, now we got 16 plus 2 being built. So always have some extra room for all the new folks moving into town. The big O move-in. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, more sausages are required. We can make that with salt. That'll be a method of preservation as well as the fish. And we're just a little short on food at the moment, so we'll put all future people into the pantry. Forger's hut, I mean, and then we got 2 berry mines there, so they got to go deep down and into the shaft to extract from those deposits. And we'll keep building more and more and more. Where's that marker? There we go. Perfect. Yep, Mike was on. They're going to go down the shaft and extract veins. What you do in mining? I'm not wrong. Mm-hmm. Totally on. 65. And then, context and phrasing on that one. Okay, I'm going to go down to 1 trader, and then I want more food. Happiness will probably go up a bit more if we have more constant food. Right now we got berries and meat and eggs. And then hopefully we get, from the garden plots, hopefully we get some vegetable. Got nothing for vegetable. We shall see. All right, so the town is still fledgling, but starting to grow. And we got new people moving in. So we've got to expand over here and capture this little region so that way we can do fishing. There's also salt over here, too. We'll be able to do a lot of preservation of meats and exporting of, you know, salted meats and things like that. Or import it, which is cool. I think the mining of salt's a little less interesting than the fish, but still cool that we can, like, do that. And then we got crossbowmen now, too. So the Fletcher can make crossbowmen, and we got the ability to create butchers that can then... apparently now we can butcher animals that are in surplus. So if we've got too many sheep or goats or whatever, we can always turn that into extra meat, which is good. Which also should translate into hides. Also pigs, I guess? Yeah. Throw the pig skin around a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Let's see. All right. Well, that is all the time I have tonight, folks, for the Manor Lords update. We'll cover a little bit more of the stuff IRL and build it ourselves in the future. So definitely make sure you subscribe and, yep, ! Twitch and follow over there right now. We'll be streaming a lot more of this and Galaxy Burger and some other great games. There's been a lot of new game announcements just in the last couple of days, and there's probably going to be a lot more coming for the whole rest of the month. So definitely make sure you subscribe and follow. We're going to cover it all. Tomorrow morning we'll be playing some new games that are like fully releasing and some games that maybe we haven't seen before on the channel. So thank you everybody for swinging by. Thank you very much for hanging out with me late. I'm going to grab some food and start working on some videos for you all for tomorrow and into the weekend. So thanks again for hanging out. Again, the Manor Lords instructions for how to do this are at the beginning of the video. So if you're watching the live stream, just hop on YouTube and go back to the beginning. And I show you the code and everything like that. But it is public information on the Steam store page. Just click on like recent news and announcements, and you should be able to see the code, which I think is very nice basket. And then the N in nice and the B in basket are capitalized. But definitely check Steam for more details. All right, everybody, have a pleasant rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. I'll see you soon for more Manor Lords.